Hi, I'm Daniel Herrera. I am the coordinator of the project FuturHist, and I work at Eurac Research, and I will introduce some of the main aspects of the project. So, why is it important to address historic buildings in a context of climate crisis? I think first, it's important to define what we mean by historic buildings. For us, in the project Futurist, historic buildings are not only listed buildings, so they're not only the monuments, it's any building that is worth preserving. That is mostly of old buildings that form our cities, our towns, and our villages, but it's also buildings of modern heritage. And these are buildings that we want to preserve and that form a big part of our building stock. It is difficult to know exactly how many of these buildings there are, but approximately a quarter of the whole building stock was built before 1945. So our building stock has an enormous potential for energy saving. It is estimated that around 40% of the total energy consumption comes from buildings, and with so many of these buildings being old, there is potential for energy savings. There are, however, many challenges in addressing this. These buildings might be different among them, and we cannot have an approach that is equal to all, and this is what we are aim to do in this project, to address this challenge. Also, the European Commission is targeting us or posing us with a big challenge of addressing at least 1% of the building stock per country, and this is what we need to come up with, a standard approach or a standardized approach that allows us to develop these solutions to many buildings in our cities.